you can't tell, I am super excited because I found a really good deal. And when I find a really good deal, the first thing I want to do is tell everyone about it. And now that I have a YouTube channel, if I'm going to tell all my friends about it, which I have been, I have to tell you guys about it. I love makeup. I'm not going to lie, you guys. I have more makeup than I probably need for my entire lifetime, but it's something I'm really passionate about. So I'm like constantly looking for the new thing and liking to try new products and all that. And I was watching an old video. I think it was Emily Noel 83, who I love, by the way. If you have not watched her videos, she's amazing. She used to be a newscaster or a news anchor, and now she is basically just doing YouTube full time, and she's going to be a mommy soon, and I'm just so excited for her. She's such a wonderful, positive person, really intelligent, knows a lot about makeup, has amazing skill with makeup, and it's just fun to watch. She's like my idol here on YouTube. But anyway, she was talking about this neutral palette, and if you are a neutral palette junkie like I am, you love neutral colors, you have to get this palette. I'm telling you, this is so affordable and it's amazing, amazing quality. It is the e.l.f. or Eyes Lips Face Neutral Eyeshadow Palette, and it's 144. It's the 144 neutral palette, so it has 144 shades. And I'm going to lean back here because it's big. But this is what it looks like. Look how big this is, okay? Next to my head. I mean, you don't really know how big my head is, but this thing is huge. Do you see how big this is? I love it. If you're going to make an eyeshadow palette, yeah, make it big. No, I like small eyeshadow palettes too, but I just get excited when I see this. I have mixed feelings about e.l.f. eyeshadow. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I feel like it's really hit or miss from palette to palette, what is good and what is not. Overall, I like more of their eyeshadows than I don't like, but every once in a while they come out with a palette and it's really chalky and powdery. This is not. This is really, really good quality for the price. This retails for $15 and you're getting 144 shadows. I didn't do the math. I didn't do the math, but I bet if you would divide that out, you would find that this is just like pennies per shadow. It doesn't say on here how many grams you're getting, but I don't usually care about that. I just know you're getting a lot of product. And basically what this is what it says it is. And can you see the different finishes in here when I turn this? I think that's like my favorite part of beauty videos, is when people move the eyeshadow back and forth and you can see like the sheen on the metallics, because I love metallics. They're so fun. But this has tons of colors in it. You're getting, this bottom row is blacks to whites. You're getting like your khaki taupey shades and these two rows, and then it kind of works up into some browns. And then you get plums and garnet shades and orangey, bronzy shades and like this beautiful gold right here. And then you're getting like creamy neutral shades up here. There are mattes, there are satins, there are shimmers, there are metallics. This palette is got it all. And honestly, if you're someone who's starting out with makeup, or maybe you only have like a couple quads, or maybe you just love makeup like I do and you want a neutral palette, don't spend a ton of money if you don't have it. You can get amazing looks out of this. And I know everyone talks about the Naked palettes. I have the Naked one and I love it. They are great quality. They're like butter. They're awesome. I'm not knocking them, but they are really, really pricey, and not everybody can afford that, or not everybody wants to save up and afford that. Maybe you don't want to spend a lot of money on makeup, and that's totally fine. This, you can get pretty much the same looks that you get out of the Naked palette with this. And I did a look the other day. I work at a daycare, you guys. I am with kids all day. Most days I don't wear makeup because it's just kind of a hassle with kids. If you're a mom, you know what I'm talking about. They just, you're busy with, I work with 2-year-olds, so I am running outside when it's hot out. We have water days with the kids. We're getting like sprayed with sprinklers. The kids, they like to touch your face. You know, I'm getting boogers wiped on me. Okay, it's just, you're busy. And I had these eyeshadows on, and the look lasted all day. And I used an e.l.f. primer underneath, so if that tells you anything. These are great, and you honestly don't need a primer with them. I'm not going to swatch all these colors or we would be here literally all day. I mean, I wouldn't mind, but you guys probably have a life and don't want to sit here and look at one pretty color after another. But I'll swatch a couple for you. The shining star of this palette is the satins and the shimmers. They are more pigmented than the mattes. But even the mattes have that really silky, smooth feel to them. They don't feel chalky or hard or powdery. You have to work a little bit to build them up, but you can still get a good look out of them. And I honestly think that for somebody who's starting out with makeup, something like this where you have to work to build up the mattes a little bit is going to be nicer, because you're not going to be as overwhelmed when you dip your brush in it, you go to apply it on your eye, and it's like, bam, color, and you're like, how am I gonna blend this out? Oh my gosh, I look like a raccoon and I have to be to work in 5 minutes. Like, this is gonna be really easy for you to work with. So I'll go ahead and swatch. I'm gonna swatch them for you. I'll swatch a couple of the shimmers. I have to show you this gold because this is one of my favorite colors in here. Can you see the sheen on that? It's so beautiful, and I'll go ahead and swipe it on my hand. That was one swipe, you guys. That's amazing quality, and this is out. And it's not like some drugstore shadows where you get them and yeah, they're pigmented, but they're really powdery. These are smooth. They're not quite as buttery as Urban Decay, but they are smooth. I have to show you this garnet shade. This is another one of my favorites. It's almost like a rose gold, I don't know, copper, just garnet, beautiful. That's one swipe. Let's do a plum. I love plums. I mean, the quality on these, you guys, you can't beat this for the price. It's really nice. Okay, let me do a couple mattes because I know that that's something that people are going to wonder about. Here, let me do, how about I do the black, because some people like to see, that's the matte black. It has a slight sheen. All the mattes in here have a slight satin finish to them. They're not the flattest mattes that I've ever seen, but that's one swipe of the matte black. That's pretty decent, you guys. And you can build that up and get it really deep and dark. How about I gotta do one more shimmer for you that I love in here. It's this like peachy pink. It reminds me of a less metallic version of Sin from the Naked palette. That looks, you can just kind of see the sheen in it. That looks gorgeous all over the eyelid. Honestly, I could keep swatching these for you, but I'm not going to because it will take forever. But I had to share this with you because I love you guys and I want you to know that you don't have to spend a lot to have a really nice repertoire of eyeshadows in your collection. This is great, really great quality, and e.l.f. is always running good sales on their website. If you sign up on their website, you can make like a little account on their website and they will send you emails and remind you when their different sales are. They have 50% off sales all the time. You can get free shipping. They have like little deals where you get different products thrown in. You just have to check them out. They're cruelty free. They give to charity. It's just a great company. And I'm not sponsored, you guys. I just started out here. Nobody's sponsoring me. I'm just showing you this because I really do love it and I use it all the time. I actually reach for this more than I reach for my Naked palette. Yeah, really, because it's that good. And there's so many colors. This goes beyond the Naked palette. I mean, you've got the plums and the purples. It's not your standard boring neutral palette that just has browns and a couple golds thrown in there. This has everything you need. Yeah, I'm getting really worked up about this eyeshadow palette, but that's just how much I love it. And like, honestly, if I could only have one palette out of all the palettes that I have, if I had to throw out all my makeup, this would be the palette that I would want to keep, because it's got everything that I need, and I don't need anything more than this. So if you spend $15, you'll have this forever. You can even get it half price, and the quality in here, you really can't beat it. I'm just so impressed with this palette. I hope e.l.f. never stops selling it because it's so good. Anyway, I gotta stop raving about this. I just really had to share because I love you guys and I want you to know about good things. So yeah, that is all. If you want to see some tutorials with this, let me know, or you maybe want to see some dupes. I did find some dupes for the Naked palette in here. I know a lot of people have already done videos on this because it isn't really that new, but I just had to remind you about it if you've forgotten about it or anything like that. I do have an Instagram. I want to let you guys know that I'm still working on getting my YouTube page set up. I'm learning all the ropes of YouTube and all of that. But I have an Instagram. It's under Lauren Meisner. I'll try to insert like a text down here for you. Please follow me. I am constantly taking pictures and putting pictures up there. That's probably the social media that I use the most. Let me know what you guys would rather see me get other than Instagram. Would you like a Facebook page or would you like a Twitter? I like Facebook, but I know a lot of people prefer Twitter, so let me know which you would be interested in. I don't want to have too many or I feel like it's overwhelming. But other than Instagram, what would you like to see for Primp Your Life? That way I can send you reminders, put up little hints of what the next video is going to be, and all of that. So yeah, and as for all of you that have been commenting on my videos or subscribing to this channel, I just want to give you a big thank you. You all have been so sweet and supportive. All my friends that have been watching my videos and encouraging me, it really means a lot to me. I wasn't sure what people would think when I started doing this, but everyone's just been so supportive and I feel so blessed, and I just want to say thank you, and I love you guys, and I pray for you guys. I just want you to know that I'm in your corner, I'm rooting for you, and yeah. As always, like this video, comment, and subscribe. It's free. You get to see more of me if you like. And also, what I've been saying at the end of my videos, and I really mean this, you guys, is that you're beautiful, you're unique, you're special, you're loved, and nobody can tell you any different. And really, nobody can, because it's the truth. So, yeah, I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye!